Hello everyone! Welcome to a new episode of Fallout. It's been 2 weeks again, so we are ready to go back into the wasteland. So we are going back into the wasteland, and I will give the word to our overseer, RxOliver.
Hello, welcome all. Thank you for tuning in. So, where we left it 2 weeks ago, in the middle of Ronnie's turn, she had walked into this kitchen or dining room or dining shop, dining cafe area of the Atomart, and here's a not Mr. Handy, but a Mr. Gutsy robot. Has swung open its eyes and is pointing its weapons at Ronnie. That's where we've left it. Now, before we start, a little note about action points. So, Max, as you know, played an extra session in between because he missed the last session. So we did a session with Max and some other guys, a little one-shot for him to get here. So his character is going to arrive on his initiative, but he's arrived with 3 action points. But with those 3 action points, I've got 4. So I wanted to let you decide. Do you want the 3 action points, but it gives me 4? Up to you guys. You can join his action points from the last session to what you've got, but it'll also add to my pool as well.
Well, we have nothing now, so...
You have 0 and I have 3. Would you like to add 3, but I get to add 4? Because that's what we had left over from the last session. He actually had 2.
Oh!
He actually had 2, but my new thing is I'm going to give everybody that arrives in the voice channel ready before me an action point. And Max was here before me this week, so I gave him an extra action point. What?
So you would have a lot.
Yeah, what do you think, guys? You can get... Yeah, I would have 7 because I've got 3, but you've got 0. And you would get 3. I thought I'd let you decide.
I said I'll definitely help you guys out.
300.
That would...
Give you the most. Let's go.
What do you think, Scoon?
Sure.
Yeah? Martin?
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
the group decide I'm with.
So I add 4 and you add 3, right? Let me remove these. So I'm on 7. But now you've gone from 0 to 3. Okay. And it is Ronnie's turn. And you've just moved and opened the door to this area. And this Mr. Gutsy is looking at you with its weapons pointed to attack. What would you like to do?
So it's basically being hostile.
Oh, 100% hostile.
We still can't see in the room. You know that, right?
Oh.
I can't
I've
see
not
what I'm
removed the thing. Okay, 2 secs.
You haven't removed the thing from the thing, so could you remove the thing so that we can see the thing in the thing?
There you go. How's that?
Thank you.
Do apologise, chaps. So there you go. You can now see that room in the Mr. Gutsy, right?
Yes, I can. Looks like Spudnik. So I'm just gonna start fighting. I guess I can't really parlay with him, right? He doesn't look that.
They do speak. You could try. But you...
and isn't this the guy that we're trying to get, right? We're trying to bring him back.
What
or...
you've been told is there's a Mr.
Parts,
Handy.
yes.
You've been told there's a Mr. Handy here. They didn't say a Mr. Gutsy. They said a Mr. Handy, and it's the security robot for the place. So you know that it's probably just going to shoot on sight. So it probably might not parlay, but they are capable of speech, Mr. Handy and Mr. Gutsy units. They are capable of speech, but this one, or to the best of your knowledge, would be in like just a shoot on sight mode.
I'm just gonna shoot him with my little gun.
Okay. Remember,
Send fucking Red Alert in. Well, never mind. You've already fired. Fuck it.
you've missed.
Missed.
Would you like to spend a action point? Sorry, a luck point to re-roll one of those?
Nah, I want to run away and tell everyone what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, remember you've got maximum hit points is down 2 because of radiation damage.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna drink my little magic potion thing.
Have you got a
but-
Radaway, have you?
Yeah, I bought it last
Oh,
time.
did you?
Yeah.
I'd suggest drinking that. If you're not gonna... Oh, did you say you were gonna shoot, or are you gonna run away and tell your friends?
No, I've shot and then I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
run
you
away
missed,
and tell
right
everyone.
enough. Yeah,
I
okay.
missed, so I just want to run away.
Right, so
to
you've,
what,
so you've,
what's
already,
the
you've
zone?
already moved before taking the shot, so I'd say that you've got enough movement left to go anywhere in the zone.
Okay, I'll go here
Or in
and
it
hide
zone.
behind the cabinet.
Okay, so you've got 2 dice of cover behind that. So they are actually dice. Things that give you cover are dice, which
Nice.
actually reduce damage against incoming fire.
Oh.
Okay. So
Are you shooting at ghouls? Because I need to kill them too.
And that's your turn, Ronnie. So,
Yep, I'm done.
Tank, you have just found the body of... I forget his name. Give me 1 second, I've got it up here somewhere.
And the husband of the person.
You found the body of Carl West with his locket, Daisy's locket. Also, you found on him some pre-war money, a stim pack, and some Radaway. You found a Radaway on him as well, plus the standard scavenger gear. So you actually found a Radaway on his body as well. I've put all that stuff into the party loot. But you just... Did you grab the locket? Remember, Norm told you to. Norm said, grab the locket, that's our man. Did you grab it?
I think I just grabbed the whole body. I don't think I know what
Just picked
a
up.
locket is.
Right, okay.
He's gonna walk around with a skeleton.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, I love that. That's pretty funny. Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, so would I have? Yeah, I would have heard you fucking firing a shot. So, let me find out where I am.
Yeah,
Where the fuck am I?
you definitely heard Ronnie firing a shot. You are here.
Oh yeah, we can't see in that window in that room because that room's also
Is
dark.
that also black? Oh my days.
Yep.
I do apologise, chaps. See it now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Ah, okay,
That's red
sweet.
fudge.
I know where I am now. Right,
That's really bad
So-
prep, GM. Seriously.
I heard
Sorry, guys.
the shot go off. I've got the body draped over my shoulders. I'm going to advance over here and go, what are you shooting at? And give him the body. Her the body.
Can you drop it on top of her?
Yeah.
So this guy's freshly dead, so it's not like a light skeleton. It's going to weigh the full amount of a body. Ronnie, would you like to react to this body getting dropped on top of you?
I mean, like just dodge out the way or something, or just like
Yeah.
scream?
You can dodge out the way, you can scream, you can... I'm just wondering, because he's dropping it directly on top of you.
Yeah.
I'm probably like going like that, like offering and like.
It's, okay, sorry, let me
Dropping it like
rephrase,
that.
Martin. Tank hands you a dead body. What
With
would-
like no word, no emotion, just like nothing. Just
Here you go, bluff.
just presenting you with a dead
Yeah.
body.
I'm just like, I don't want to go on a date with you, but I appreciate that you brought me a gift and you're a super mutant. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so you're going to step aside and it falls to the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess something bad will happen if he just dumps a body on me. So yeah, I think.
Well,
that's
yeah,
pretty
because it's going to
practical
weigh the full
do.
amount of a person. It's going to hurt. It's going to cause you to go prone at least or something. It's going to have some negative effect if you just let it drop on top of you, yeah.
Yeah, I'll like sidestep and let him give me his weird gift.
It's like,
You gonna answer my question though? Like, what are you shooting at?
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. You asked me. What am I? Oh, I'll be like, there's like a weird robot sex machine in there. You should go kill it.
Oh, is that not our Assaultron?
it's a Mr.
Red
Guts,
alert.
it's a Mr. Gutsy. Now,
Didn't know that you were a ventriloquist there as well, Rx.
Sorry, I was looking. I've got a picture of it. I think I can show you a picture of it, Mr. Gutsy.
It's like a Mr. Handy, but more military.
No, I can't.
Yeah, isn't it like a green color? Like a dark green
Yeah.
color one?
Green color, stars on it. And I
can-
believe it still has a buzzsaw,
I can show it to you in
but
Discord.
it also has like a laser pistol or laser attachment.
Yeah. So I've got it for the viewers on screen, but I've posted it in our Discord voice channel, Martin, if you want to see it. That's what Mr. Gutsy looks like. Just like a Mr.
I don't see
Handy,
it.
it floats. Just like a Mr. Handy, it floats, and it's got these 3 eye stalks. But it's painted green, like military style.
In my hand, it's just like a green dildo machine with arms, and I'm
It
scared
has
of it.
a blowtorch, it has a flamethrower, what else does it? A pincer, a flamethrower, and an auto pistol on its 3 hands.
Hmm.
Dildo.
Okay, well, I've crossed like 2 zones there, so I think that's my turn done.
Yeah, you can't move anymore. Okay. It is the Mr. Gutsy's turn, so it's going to come out. And it's going
Okay, I'm gonna quit out of the game. I told you would let me first.
It's going to come out, and it's going to be like, intruders, destroy mode, intruders, and it's going to... how smart is it? Yeah, it's got enough movement that it's going to avoid the cover. It's going to come out here and just blast you from there. You're not going to get the effects of the cover. It's got plenty of movement. And it's going to aim its flamer, I think,
Ooh.
at the back of tank. And what action points have I got? I've got 7. Should I use any and roll some extra dice? Nah, not to start with. Let's be nice to start with, shall we? 1 success. Flamer. Damage.
Oh. That would mean that he could hit both of you.
1 energy damage, and it's persistent. So that means you roll at the end of each of your turns for damage. Because of the burning, because it's going to continue burning you. I need to pick a body part to see if you've got any protection for it, though. What's it? 18? 18 is right leg. Have you got any energy resistance on your right leg?
I highly doubt it, but let me double check.
And I'm going to have to pull up the persistent damage rules as well.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
them up.
I've got fuck all on that.
You got fuck on that. So that's 1 damage now. And you're going to take
If
more
one or
damage
more
at the end of
effects
your
are
round.
rolled,
Yep.
the target suffers the weapon's damage again at the end of their next and subsequent turns, for a number of rounds equal to the number of effects rolled.
Right, so for 1 more round at the end of your turn, at the end of your
Yeah.
next turn, I roll 3 damage.
A character may spend a major action to make a test to stop persistent damage early. The difficulty is equal to the number of effects rolled, and the attribute plus skill used are chosen by the GM.
Right, okay.
Some persistent weapons may inflict a different type of damage to the weapon, and where this is the case, it is noted in brackets, for example, persistent poison.
Excellent. Thank you, Scoon. I've brought that up. So remember, at the end of your turn, Chris, you're going to take damage, but you can make a test to avoid it. So we'll need to remember that. I've got that up now as well. Nice one, Scoon. Thank you. But it just hits him, I think. I don't think it hits the both of you.
Well, I'm behind him, don't I? So wouldn't I get cover from his massive body?
Yeah, you've got cover from him. I don't know, I think a flamethrower just hits both the people in front of you, but I would say you're getting 2 dice of cover from him. So roll 2 damage dice, and this is to see if you avoid getting hit by the flames. If you roll 1 or more, you avoid it. I'm going to say you've got 2 dice of cover from being behind the big super mutant. So if you just roll 2 damage dice... No, right, okay, so you're going to take the burning damage as well, and that's persistent damage. So 1 damage on, and I need to see which body part it hits you on. The groin. Oh no. Fire damage to your groin. You take 1 fire damage to the groin. Do you have energy resistance to your torso?
You know, I need to quote a song now, right?
No.
Goodness gracious, break balls of fire!
Let me check. Maybe I know it says energy DR1. Doesn't my suit give me like some?
Yeah, so you don't take any damage then because you've got 1 damage resistance.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about the persistent damage, just the super mutant. Okay.
Well, if it's I guess if it's energy damage, that's what it says.
Yeah.
And this is energy damage, right? Because it's fire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
It's energy damage. So if you have energy resistance, it will be 0 damage, but otherwise you'll still get the damage.
Okay, that is Mr. Gutsy's turn, though. So it's Norm, your turn.
If I walk through the circle, then I can get to here, right?
Yes.
Because otherwise I have to go like through 2 zones. This is only 1 zone.
Yeah.
Then I believe I am able to hit.
Yep.
From there.
What are you aiming?
Let's see.
What are you aiming at him? What gun?
In my, I have an improved laser gun, so I'm of course going to use my laser gun. It has a range. Oh, I've got to put in a range. I believe it's close.
I think so.
So I'm going to. That is at least. Oh, it's 2 successes.
Nice. So you gain 1 action point.
Yeah. And
that's 4.
You know what? I'm going to do for 2 extra shots.
Okay.
So that would be.
So it just comes off your ammo because it's
26 ammo used. 3, so still 26 left.
Yeah.
Fire. 5 damage, 1 piercing.
And what hit location?
Let's roll for that. 1d20. That is
1d20.
5, which means it is the body.
And I believe it's got some resistance there. Let me just check. Mr. Gutsy has 2 physical and 2 energy resistance.
So
all
it
over. So it
still gets 4 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah, it takes 4 because of the 1 piercing.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. Okay. That's everything within a normal turn. Are you spending any action points to do anything else?
I'm Norm Almond, so it's a normal turn.
Normal turn, okay. Red alert.
Couldn't help myself, sorry.
Red alert arrives on the scene having been escorted here by some new friends of his. Red alert, you arrive on the scene to hear the sounds of Tank going, ah! Well, no, you don't, because wasn't attacking anything. You hear gunfire, bang, bang, from the 10mm and from the laser gun. And you see, if you open the doors, you see, you'd see Norm through where you're looking.
Alright,
so when you come in here, you see the corpses of half a dozen, or no, I think it's just 4 actually, dead mole rats.
Rodents. Extermination, good. And he just walks in, looks around, and says, "Greetings, fellows," and he looks at the other robot, and he's like, is this an enemy, or is this a friend?
Enemy! Kill! Kill! Kill!
I would think I would be able to get at least to here, right?
Well, you've gone through one. This was one whole zone, so this is a second zone. So you can go to the end of it at the most. To there.
Yeah.
That's the furthest.
But it's close enough to attack.
Yeah.
It's more than close enough to attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes up there, and you see his he's a little different. His arms, they seem to have like this weird kind of like electric glow to it, and he kind of sits there. It's like, It's like, I am sorry, but I must deactivate you. And his punch goes swoop, and punches at it.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Great.
Yeah, he's got some upgrades.
I did good last game, so I'm like, Punchy.
Punchy.
And I'm gonna use one. Yep, I'm gonna use one AP to give me an extra attack.
Okay. That is, one success with a complication. And what is it? A melee weapon? Hang on 2 seconds.
Use your
It's a
luck.
brawl.
Use your luck.
It's no, I plan to. I was gonna use my luck to reroll
Are
that.
you using your luck to reroll the
20.
complication? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to get my fumbles list. My complications list.
Alright, so what do I do?
Make
Just roll
use.
another d20?
We just roll 1d20 on unarmed strength. You can do it from
Okay.
the d20 at the top of the sheet if you want to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
And
do.
then you can select unarmed and strength, so
Yeah.
it counts your target's number.
But only uses the 1 dice.
Strength.
It's what I use for the body
Other-
part rolls as well.
Oh, that's what I do
14.
too.
So you don't get another success, so your action points stay the same, but you don't get the complication. So roll me some damage and a d20 for the body part.
Absolutely. Here's the damage.
5 with piercing 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I will do the location.
It's got 2 resistance everywhere, so you're going to do 4 damage to every body part you hit here. That's the on its main body, so that's its groin. It doesn't have a groin, but somewhere in the nether regions, you smack it.
Thruster.
It takes 4 damage. Nah, it's not. It's
Oh, my robot balls.
18 to 20.
Does the pierce one help at all or no?
Yes, because that would have taken 3 if you didn't have the pierce, because
Okay.
it's got.
No, that's
it's got
that's fine. I was just
yeah,
making sure.
It's got 2 resistance, so because of the pierce one, it gets 4 damage and not 3. Yes. Okay, that's your turn, Ronnie. Back to the top of the round. Well, not back to the top of the round, sorry, because top of the round 17. Back to you. Back to 1 round away from where we started. 1 round in.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. So it's not. Is it like blooded? Is it taking a lot of damage?
Yeah. It's not quite bloody. It's not quite, but it's taking a bit of
And
damage.
I would call it oiled.
Yeah, oil. It's not quite oiled, but it's taking some damage.
Probably sparking.
Yeah, slightly
I
sparking.
mean, yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna shoot it again and then try and run away a bit. So let me click. Oh, and I need to make sure I'm doing my ammo. So I did 1 ammo last time. Okay.
And remember to roll extra dice on damage. So if you get hit, if you want to roll extra dice, you don't have to spend action points for that. It's just spending bullets. That's 2 successes because that's small guns is a tagged skill.
Yay.
So you gain an action point. You are up to 4.
Sweet.
Nice.
4 physical
Ooh.
damage.
And then the D20.
So it takes 2 in the torso
Sweet.
because you don't have piercing.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And I will. Can I
It
get?
doesn't have piercing.
No, he doesn't have piercing, so it takes 2 damage out of the 4 rolled.
I believe 10
I
millimeters
think
don't
that's
have
enough.
piercing.
I think it's a weapon mod for get it a pierce weapon.
Yeah, 10mm pistol does.
Yeah,
have
it should
piercing.
appear if you have the faces.
So what did you say, Martin? Can you do what? Can you move?
Can I move to the next zone, or do I have to stay in the
No,
same
you can
zone?
move. You can move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the furthest side of the other zone. And yeah, like here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's me done.
Okay. So
Nice.
it is Tank's turn.
Big man.
So, what did I need to do to turn off the damage? The persistent damage?
Oh, you're right. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I've got it up here. Spend a major action. You have to spend a major action to make a test
Okay.
to stop persistent damage early. Difficulty is equal to the number of effects rolled, which was 1, and the attribute plus skill chosen by the GM. So I'm just going to say you can use strength or endurance and survival. Or anything else appropriate, any other appropriate skill if you can sell it to me.
And Martin, if we level up, I could
Uh-huh.
give your 10 mil piercing one.
Sweet.
Because I can give you the sharpshooter's grip.
Ooh.
You got one success, that's all that was needed, Chris. But that was your major actions. If you want to do another major action, it will cost 2 action points now.
Yeah, so take the 2 action points.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go over to this cunt.
Okay. Now you've got you need your target number of successes here is 2 because I forgot to implement this rule. When you take an extra action by using action points, difficulty goes up by 1. So you've got a difficulty of 2 to hit him. You need 2 successes on this. Should be easy for you. Should be easy for you. You still got action points though, remember. There are 2 in the pool if you want to make your chances better. No need. You got 2. Very nice.
Nice.
You may roll some damage, sir.
12, 13, 15. Oh!
6 physical damage.
Nice.
So, roll me which part of it you're hitting. It'll take 4 damage.
No, oh yeah, too bad. Yeah, it's just 6. Because if it was 7, you still
18.
get the...
18 is on its thruster. So it'll take another 4 damage. Now it's looking pretty badly beaten up. It is smoking and sparking and stuttering as it flies and dipping and limping like a flying limp.
That also didn't say, but because of the thing, that would have been 1 vigorous as well.
Vicious, you mean?
Vicious, yeah.
Right, okay, so that's 5 damage. Okay, so give me a second. What you need to do is we need to go on your character sheet. And we need to go to the weapon.
Oh, wait, no, I hit unarmed. Never mind. It's because I didn't use the board.
Did you not use
It's
the board?
'cause
You
I didn't
attacked
use the
with
board.
unarmed.
No, I hit unarmed. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
We'll just leave it this time. 'Cause I fucked up.
okay. But yeah, you know what mistake you made, so you don't do it next time. Okay.
He
okay.
just punches it.
Yeah, you've done a punch. You've punched it. You did some healthy damage to it anyway. It was the difference between an injury though and not being an injury was that 1 damage. But what you should do, Chris, if you go to your weapon on your weapons tab and go to it, so press the cog to open up its description. In effects, if it's not got vicious written, you need to write vicious there. Cool.
I already done that. Yeah.
So that would be your turn then. Because you've done a main action, a second main action, and moved. So it would be the Mr. Gutsy next. And it's got 2 fairly big targets in front of it. So I'm going to roll a dice as to who it's going to attack. So we'll say odds it's tank, evens it's red alert. Odds it's tank. So it's going to go with a different attack this time. It's going to go with its 10mm auto pistol. And I'm going to spend an action point this time. Gets 3 successes. So I get another 2 action points. And I get to roll damage. Come on.
Did I get an action point for those 2 successes?
No, because you had a target of 2. You had to get 2.
All right. Oh, okay.
Now my fire rate is 4 here, so I can add up to 4 bullets. Am I going to be mean and add 4 bullets? Yeah, let's be tough here. I'm going to do it. 5 with burst. Let's see what body part it is. The head.
Oof.
Have you got any protection on your head?
Nope.
You'll take 5 damage, so that's a major injury. Burst. The attack hits 1 additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. There's only 1 within close range, so that's just you, Max. Each additional target spends 1 additional unit of ammunition from the weapon, so it uses another unit of ammunition. It says hits 1 additional target within close range for each effect rolled. So it just says it hits you. Does that mean I have to roll damage again for how much damage it does on him, Scoon? Or does it just do the same damage, 5?
I'll look it up in the
Thank you.
book
Thank you.
of knowledge.
But you're going to take an injury in your head. Because you take 5 damage there. You're momentarily dazed, Tank, and lose your normal actions in your next turn. Though you may spend action points for it. You may spend action points for extra actions as normal.
The attack may hit one additional target within close range of the primary target. May, so you can choose not to.
I'm not going to choose not to. I'm going to hit him.
This was an attack from the Gutsy, yeah. So, for each effect rolled.
I rolled 5. 6
So
effects.
each additional
5.
target costs 1 additional shot from the weapon, but you could do 5 additional targets, but there's only 1. So
So I'm just going to roll 1 dice, or however many it would have normally rolled. Right. Do I roll 5 dice? Because that's how many it rolls when it attacks, and this is what it hits max for. You get hit for 3 damage in this location. Big Red. Big Red, you get hit in the torso for 3 damage, minus whatever reduction you've got in the torso.
I got a 3 in the torso.
So you take 0 damage. And Tank, you've taken 5 to the head. Have you only got 2 hit points total?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I fought the big Wildguy thing as well.
Yeah, you did. It wasn't a Yagwai, it was a big rat.
Alright. Aye.
A rad rat. So in the head injury, you're momentarily dazed and lose your normal actions in your next turn.
it
You
was a
cannot see
rat,
clearly
but Tank would tell us it's a Yao guy.
and increase the difficulty of all tests which rely on vision by +2. Okay. Okay, and that lasts until the injuries receive medical attention. Okay, so you're in a bad way. But that's the Mr. Gutsy's turn. It's now Norm.
Okay, I'm going to attack Mr. Gutsy again with my laser gun.
That's 2
That
successes.
is 2 successes
Gain an action point.
with a 1. And am I going to use my fire? No, I'm going to just do 1 shot, not fire rate.
No. It's using them on you.
3
3 with
piercing damage.
Okay, so you've only got piercing 1 though, so 2 goes through, right?
No, 3 go through.
Ah, yeah,
Because
so
they're
roll 3
all
effects.
effects.
Yeah. So they all go through, so it takes 3 damage. On which body part?
Yeah. First I was.
It's on death's doorstep
with
now, by
ammo.
the way.
Yep, well, it's like Red Alert takes it out.
Or
You know, we
that's
can
on
help
its-
out Big Man.
That's on its main body,
It's
so it staggers
torso.
and almost drops dead. It's almost done.
Yay.
Anything else from you, Skoon, for Norm?
No.
Okay. It is Red Alert next.
Yeah, Red Alert sees his big buddy getting hurt, and he's like, "You know, hurt friend," and just smacks it in the head.
Roll me an attack. Hopefully you smack it in the head.
Will do. Yep, I'm gonna spend 1 EP to get me another roll.
2 successes.
So you go down to 2. Oh, but you got 2 successes. You go back up to 3 action points. Okay. Roll me some damage. And a body part.
All right.
Roll the body
All
part
right, I'm gonna roll
first.
the body. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll that real quick.
Because this is going to kill it. So
That's
let
the
me.
body?
Right, main body. Main body.
Okay. Oh, wrong one.
Come on.
So that-
5 physical damage with piercing 1. Ooh. So and you got
Piercing.
and you roll 2 effects. So 2 of them go through. So 5 damage goes through. I had 1 hit point anyway. So Max, you can describe how you smash that into pieces.
Yeah, so what it is that he smashes it. He goes right through the big bowl, and you see, and it explodes right in front of him.
Okay.
Keep some stuff intact because we need him. That's the mission.
Me.
I'm going to keep you in
Hey,
initiative order while we explore the place.
Okay.
Unless you're finished exploring the place, you might want to leave now that you've done that, I suppose.
And did the robot that can't do shoulder shrugs do a shoulder shrug? Eh.
Well, it's like he's gonna look at this body, see what's on it. It's like,
Okay, well, as you know, you've got to take back it was a Mr. Handy Parts you were quoted, but you didn't say it was a Mr. Gutsy. But also in a Mr. Gutsy, you can salvage from a destroyed Mr. Gutsy. I'm not going to give you that because you're supposed to be taking its parts. What I can give you is the fuel. So 2d10, roll 2d20, sorry.
okay.
Yeah, and then we'll take along the Mr. Gutsy. Because Mr. Gutsy is Mr. Handy, but just a little bit upgraded.
Yeah, so roll me 2d20,
Right.
someone. So you find 19 10mm ammunition.
Ooh, nice.
Give me.
19
Oh.
10mm ammunition, and roll me
Give to Ronnie.
Ronnie's the only one with a 10mm. If you're doing that,
Oh,
Ronnie,
that's fine.
you could
yeah.
add 19 to your 10mm ammo. Martin, if you wanted to take that,
What do,
Has anybody
10?
checked over here?
add
So I
9.
get 10.
No, add
19
add 19 to your 10mm ammo.
Sweet.
And somebody else want to roll me 2d20.
Wait. 2d20?
Yep.
Oh.
So you find 16 flamer fuel.
Nice.
Does any of us have a flamer?
I think
Does Red
so.
Alert have a flamer?
Oh, we could always trade it in.
I'll add it
Yeah.
to your list.
Well, if you need flamer fuel, that's always useful when you guys need to make fire.
Have you added the 10mm to your sheet, Martin? Because you're the only person that uses 10mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I've
And
added
ammo, you always want to take ammo. You want to
And it was
hoard
19.
ammo.
19 of them.
Was it
Yeah.
9? Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Done.
There's also remember there's 1538 ammo sitting in the team loot, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't use that.
I'm gonna drink the flamer fuel.
You drink the flamer fuel.
No, I'm not.
I use .38 and of course fusion cells.
Fusion cells now. For
Same
the
here. I
gun.
used to use it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
I
gonna,
use fusion
Does
cells
this
too.
Mr. Gutsy not carry fusion cells? Because sometimes robots do have fusion cells.
well, they're
Is
supposed to be
it-
fusion cells powered, but it doesn't say anything about fusion cells in the book, so no. They're powered by something else in the RPG.
Oh no, wait, those are mostly the other robots. What Red Alert also has,
Protectrons.
Ultrons.
Yes. So I'm going to leave you in initiative order just until you decide to leave this place. As long as you're still in this place, because there's rooms you haven't discovered, I'm going to leave you in initiative order. So, Red Alert.
Mm-hmm.
You are taking any of the... Well, are you taking the flamer fuel? I've put it into the group loot, but you can put it onto your character sheet if you want. You're the person that's looting.
I don't use.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just seeing what was on it, so I
Okay,
was like,
so we
"No,
just-
I'm gonna go into the room
Okay, so we
over
saw...
here."
Okay, you can go over there then, into that room. Okay, and you see a diner with some skeletons here, a cash register over here, and then we go to Ronnie's turn.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, we're still trying to like loot this place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were told it would be good for looting.
There's still a door here that I see that we haven't had.
That one's
we
that
played
one
with-
that
Sure.
one's completely barred up. So is that one. The only thing you've not been through that looks like you could get through is that one you could get through, but
That
got a
it's
piano in
barred
front of
up doesn't mean we can't open it. It just takes a little time.
Well, okay.
Ronnie's gonna go through it then, because what does she have to do to go through the hole?
For this one, you need
What
to
I
take,
was trying to do,
you need
move
to
the piano.
you need to move the piano,
Yeah.
which would be a strength test of 3.
No, I don't want to do that.
Strength athletics difficulty 3. No,
Can't
no.
I-
I'm being mean. 3's too high. 2. Strength athletics difficulty 2 would move the piano.
Can't I just ask someone to do it for me? I
Yeah.
just want to share the booty.
You can.
I'm gonna
You've already
ask
looted underneath the
mutant
piano.
to do
There's some
it.
stuff under it.
Yeah.
So you're shouting
that's
over to the
basically-
mutant.
Yeah, but I want to do like, I don't know, an agreement with him so we can share whatever's on the other side.
Well, it's his turn next, so. Hank, what do you say?
I'm dazed and confused, so I have absolutely no idea what's been said to
This
me.
is true.
and
You are
I'm
dazed.
Still attacking the dead thing on the floor.
You're
What I think
attacking-
I am, I'm just swinging the bat.
Okay. I love it. Give me an action point, because that's twice you've really entertained me with Tank today already. So you're taking an action point for being cool. Like inspiration. Alright. I'll take that as your whole turn then, as you're dazed and confused. You're just smashing this already defeated Mr. Gutsy robot. So Mr.
Well,
Gutsy
can
take
Can
that
I
out of
use my
initiative.
turn to calm him down then if he's that bad? I think I'd realise he was that
I
bad.
I
if
will
I'm
go
touching
go
him.
and do that because you're too far away.
I do need medical attention before
He
the
does.
dazed goes away.
Yeah,
so
yeah, he needs medical attention before that dazed goes away. He needs the injury treated.
Can I give him the finger gun to be like, "You okay, buddy?" From a distance, like, "You doing okay?" Does that work? Is he cured now? Because finger guns do cure a lot
No,
of
he's
things.
just smashing this Mr. Gutsy. But it's Norm's turn, so if Norm wants to do something about his state,
Yeah,
now
I'm
would be the
going
time.
towards Tank. I'm like, Tank, take it easy.
So I believe you need to actually
And
do a check here, I think.
But I do have medicine. I believe no, I don't have medicine. I thought I had.
I have
But-
medicine.
not a
There's four-
doctor anymore, boy.
There's
I
4
have-
stim packs in the group loot if you want to grab one of those.
A stim
have-
Yeah, I
pack,
was
Practice,
planning on just hitting him with a stim pack.
stim pack
from the
instantly
group loot.
treats an injury. You're gonna hit him with a stim pack from the group loot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a stim pack out of the
So
group
it's like,
loot.
whoa. So it's literally going to be, whoa, Tank, take it easy. Take it easy.
Okay. So
Stab me
there's 4 in there.
directly in the head.
There's 4 there. I'll take 1 off. So that treats your injury. It doesn't increase your hit points. You would need another one for that. But that treats your injury. You're no longer
Thanks.
dazed.
But is he
We
still?
need
But he's
this.
still mental, right?
Still mental.
No,
No,
I'm just
Tank,
naturally
take
mental.
it easy. Take it easy. We need this Gutsy mostly intact. And it's now still mostly intact. So stop weighing on it.
I don't even think that I was battering the Gutsy. I think it was probably a nearby till.
Yeah,
and I was
baby.
just fucking like smashing it.
Okay. That's enough for Norm.
I
We'll go
would
to-
ask you, Tank, if you could carry it, because you are the strongest among us.
And then we're going to go to Red Alert. Staying in turn, so a little
he's-
bit of speech each.
Yeah, he's going to start searching the room.
So the only thing of any value in here would be in the cash register, if there's anything in there. And in that cash register, I've got it here,
Old world.
you've got 2d20 cap, so you can roll me 2d20.
Okay. Roll.
That's 10 caps.
Okay.
There's 1d20 pre-war money, so roll 1d20.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And 3 bobby pins.
Ooh, cool.
So are you wanting any of these on your sheet, or will I put them onto the
I'm gonna take
sheet.
the tin caps and I'll put the bobby pins and the money in the party sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. Bobby pins are always handy to lockpick.
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm not good at that one. I'll give that to someone else to use.
So there's 14 pre-war money in your thing now, and there's now 3 lockpicks.
I could use. I could take the lockpick if I had bobby pins because I'm pretty good at lockpicking.
Okay, add 3 bobby
Okay, that's
pins
fine.
to your sheet then. I'll leave them out of this.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I basically
me
want
it
back
is a
out.
tech skill.
Okay.
But lockpicking.
Okay. And that's your turn, Red Alert. We're doing turns here. So Ronnie, what would you like to do? You're at the
That's fine.
piano.
Can I help Tank and do like a medicine check to try and calm him down? And how close do I have to be to do a medicine check?
He's
Because it's like a
already
psychology thing, I guess, right?
So
He's
So is
already
he
calm.
I don't
So
need
there's a
to-
few ways to heal him. You can do is it intelligence medicine check, and that can heal up to 4 hit points. Is that right? Or you can just use a stim pack. Right. So
Okay.
I
healing.
ain't
something.
using any like.
Healing. There
I
are a
ain't
few
using
ways to
any
heal. Healing, you can take a chem, so a number of chems heal. First aid, so you can try to quickly
No.
patch wounds of you. So it's intelligence medicine with difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has. So he's got 1 injury. No, he's treated his injury.
Not anymore.
He's treated his injury. So,
Oh, so he's
you
not.
can-
I thought
you
he was
can-
like crazed with like an affliction or something like mentally.
I was,
not.
but then Skoon treated that by stabbing me in the head with a
Alright, so it just
stim
means
pack.
that means it's difficulty 0 then, if he's got no
Okay.
injuries left. And you can do a first aid check with difficulty 0, and you can heal health
Yeah,
health
you
points
can
equal
do
to your
cam,
medicine rating.
first aid.
Yeah, you can heal health points equal to your medicine rating by doing an intelligence medicine test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries he's got. Now he's not got any injuries, so it's difficulty 0. So
Yeah.
you can make an intelligence
You
medicine
can use
check.
the first aid action to heal a character's health. Passing an intelligence medicine test will heal a number of hit points equal to your rank in the medicine skill, and an additional 1 hit points for every action point you spend.
Right, so roll intelligence medicine in the difficulty 0 because he's not got any injuries.
Nah, I'm alright. I thought he was like going crazy and smashing shit. So if he's fine,
okay.
I
I've
ain't
got
wasting it.
fucking 2 health points. If I move that fucking piano and something comes out and hits me for 1, you guys are fucked.
Can I be evil and be like, if you come over here, I'll ready an action and heal you, but you have to move the piano, and I'll heal you before it. That's what I want to do. I don't trust
Okay.
him.
Have you not got any
I
stim packs, Tank?
only the ones for the team because I use them all.
Oh, you can use one of them if you want.
No.
How many do we have in the team?
3.
I don't think I understand what stim parks are.
Okay.
So I am going to just move over here. It's kind of 2 zones, but ayo.
No, that's fine because you're crossing 1 zone. You're going across 1 zone. That's fine.
And
Alright,
then
well,
I'll attempt to move the piano with strength.
Okay. Ronnie, are you getting out of the way?
And then I can- Yeah, I'll get out of the way. And now, once he starts moving it, I'll start healing him. So do I just roll medicine and intelligence, and that's all I need
Yep.
to do, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The
Done.
difficulty is 1,
What-
sorry. It's minimum difficulty of 1. You got 0
I
successes.
got a 0. Can I use a something point?
A
Is
luck,
it luck
it's a luck
point?
point to reroll one of them.
Fine, I'll use
At least the piano's gone.
Okay, so you spend a luck point. Tank manages to move the piano. Can you you heal him for? Oh, you failed.
Nope.
No, so you don't heal him.
Just all finger gun, just waving the gun, the fake fingers at him.
Unlucky
and
Tank. He
hoping
did try, but you, Tank, managed to move the piano.
Did I get anything special for that one?
No, just 2 successes. You needed 2 successes.
Well, cool.
Ronnie plays the Venga Bust is coming on the piano as you move it to cheer you up mentally.
I don't think you know that song because it wasn't out in the year the bombs fell.
No, it's not.
Nah, but Ronnie's from like the gay,
The
whatever.
gay universe.
Gay chamber,
Doesn't
so they
matter.
definitely have. Like, no, she plays it, or at least the first part of it.
Okay, well that's Ronnie's turn and Tank's turn. So we're going to go to the top of a new round. If you are going to go explore this side of the Atomart. But I'm needing the bathroom, so should we just do our halftime break a little bit early? Before we go further explore? Right,
Sweet.
Sure.
let's do it, lads. Let's have a halftime break. Back in 5.
10 minutes.
BRB boys.
Oh, yes, 10. We'll be back in 10.
Oh, 5. Okay. So 10 minutes.
Sweet.
And we are back. And as usual, Chris is not yet back, but he will be back.
It's okay. It's not yet his turn. We've just had Ronnie and Tank's turn. So, you have your 2 quest items. You've got the junked Mr. Gutsy, and you've got the locket in your possession. Well, you don't have the locket because it's sitting here actually, because it's still on the body. Tank dumped it, but you found them both. So you have potentially completed the quest, both elements of it, but you've decided to continue exploring, and Ronnie and Tank have opened up this entrance. Now, to remind you all, it had a sign above it that said dead inside. Don't open dead inside, in fact, it said it. I did a proper Walking Dead reference. And anyway, it's Norm's turn.
Yeah, so it didn't say don't open dead inside, it says don't dead open
Yeah,
inside.
it says don't dead, open inside. But it wasn't on 2 sides, so it doesn't really. But yes, that was the 2 of you's turn, so we'll go to Norm.
I would join them here, but I don't think I can make it in one go.
Not stopping to grab the locket.
If he if the body is still over here,
Yeah.
then I will grab the locket while going towards the other ones.
Okay.
And I still hope that Tank will pick up the Mr. Gutsy when we go out, because we can't carry it, I think.
Well, we remember then, add Daisy's locket to your inventory.
Okay.
Thank you. And that'll be your turn. So it's Red Alert's turn.
So Red Alert sees everybody moving that way. He walks up there, and what I want to do is, I want to give, like out of the party thing, give Tank a thing of dirty water. I said this might help you out. I'm like, he doesn't know about living creatures, but he's just kind of like, here.
Well, there's another way to heal hit points, eating and drinking. Each food and water that you drink does give you back hit points as well. Tanker, you want to...
Yeah.
So he's handing you a dirty water. Are you going to take it off him?
Sure.
Okay. So add one.
It heals about 2 points.
Add 1 dirty water to your inventory. You can take it on his turn. Okay, that's your turn then, Red Alert. Back up to Ronnie.
Yeah, he's just trying to be nice.
Ronnie, what would you like to do?
Ronnie's walking in the room, so he's gonna like tip her imaginary hat off to Tank, be like, "Thank you, kind sir,"
Okay.
and then she's gonna go in the room.
Okay. Make me a perception survival with a difficulty 2.
Okay. Oh, I'm not good at this. Let's see how it goes.
2
Successes.
successes.
Nice.
So you manage to spot 2 feral ghouls before they get a sneak attack, a surprise attack on you.
Can I Homer Simpson step back and just be like, Tank? Like, point.
You still got some movement, so you can still step to anywhere within this zone.
Okay, well, I guess I'm there.
Or just outside of the zone. You can go past it as well. So you can step back out of it as well if you want.
That's all I'm gonna do, and just like...
Okay, so they'll go into initiative order. They're not going to get a surprise attack. They're going to go into initiative order. So let me add them. And they go...
Tank's going first, right?
Yep. I'm going to be generous because the Mr. Gutsy went first last time when we had matching initiatives. I'm going to let Tank go first this time. So Tank, it's your turn.
I'm gonna drink some water for my main action.
How many points does water heal? I think it might be 3. Is it 2?
It's 2. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're
It's
immune
dirty
to,
water, so it might be different.
you're immune to the radiation from it.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about that like Ronnie does. I think it heals 3 or 2. Let me just get the book up.
Uh,
Oh, I've not got the PDF up. Let me get it up.
I'll just take. We'll just take the 2.
I think it's 2.
Can you describe how you drink the water? Like, is it sexy or is it just like burping and farting as you drink it?
I pick up the bottle in my hand like this and go and eat it.
Sweet. Love it. Sexy.
Because
I'm just in the consumables now.
dirty water doesn't heal.
It doesn't. Sure it does.
I
Give me.
believe.
No, give me a sec. Everything heals you. I'm sure it does. Give me a sec.
Oh, it does.
Dirty water. Dirty water. Dirty water. Yeah,
Yeah,
hit
it's on
points heals
page-
2. Hits 2. Page 160, Scoon. It heals 2 hit points, tank. Also, that you don't need to drink any more water for the
Oh, yeah.
day.
Well, it's different. I was looking at the wrong part. I was looking at the effects.
So you may get 2 hit points back, tank.
Yep, I've added that. That's done. And then I'm going to end my turn. But I'm going to be ready with my board.
Okay. It's now these things turn, so they're going to run out and attack. This one's going to attack Ronnie. They're going to get stuck at the doorway, potentially, depending on what happens here. But the first one's going to attack you, Ronnie.
Wait.
Well,
You
actually,
immediately hear me say, "Fucking ghouls."
they are.
Alright.
I'm gonna
These ones look human, right? They look kind of like normal people.
spend some
No,
action
not feral
points.
ghouls.
I'm normal.
Feral
They're
ghouls look
ghouls.
like pure zombies. Feral girls look like real zombies, like properly, like
Whoa.
skin fucking gone, no clothes.
Well, this is on the head. This
Ooh.
attack. Take 2 damage to the head.
Radioactive.
Two radioactive damage. Have you got any radioactive resistance to the head?
Radioactive.
I do. Yes, I do, because I am a vault dweller, and we are aware of.
I don't know if you have it on your head, do you? I'm gonna pull up your character sheet.
I don't have it on my head, but I have it everywhere else. So
It was
could
the
you
head-
Change that, please.
It was the head
Please
it
change this.
No, it was the head it hit you on.
Nope.
So you take 2 radioactive damage, so your maximum goes down to 5. Your hit points go down to
Wow.
5, and your maximum goes down to 5.
So glad I kept my rad away. Will that get rid of it, or is
I
that
think-
only food
I think
related?
Radaway, yeah, also gets rid of that, and I think it gets rid of up to. I think it
Yeah.
gets rid of up to 4. I think it gets rid of 4. We can check.
Oh, thank God.
We can double check
Okay,
that
I'm
when
gonna-
you use it.
I'll be drinking that on. I'm going to copy what Chris
Now,
did
here's the
there, 'cause
thing.
He did some smart.
If I think about the lore and ghouls, they're fast and they're writhing and they're wiggling about all over the place. 2 of them are definitely going to get on top of each other to attack you here. So I'm going to let the second one get an attack as well, even though you are at the doorway. The second
So
one's
I-
also going to go for it.
So I take. So just so I know, so I take 2 physical damage, right? Just so I can.
I've taken it
Might
off
be
because I
fair.
had your sheet open anyway because I was looking at something.
Okay.
So you're
No
you're
worries.
on 5, and I'm not going to spend any action points this time.
Okay.
And I missed
Oh,
with
good
that one.
miss.
Missed with that one. Okay, so that was the turn of the ghouls. It's now
My
Non's
turn.
turn.
We're back at top turn order. So I am going to shoot those uglies that don't look anything like me.
Oh,
That's 2
Two
successes.
successes.
You may gain 1 action point. So you're up to 5.
And because these are ghouls, I don't like them, so I'm going to do full fire rate.
Oh, you can add in the extra bullets. Go for the full fire rate.
So that
Ooh,
is
nice.
4
with
energy
piercing.
damage with 2 piercing.
Now, let me just double check the sheet, but I don't think they have any resistance to energy. Nope. Give me a body part.
Not energy, plasma.
It's energy damage, though.
Yeah, but well, if a plasma weapon doesn't work on ghouls because they get healed by it.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
literally
but
in the video game.
It's not energy damage, it's radiation damage.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Laser
So
is not radiation.
roll me a body part then. D20.
But I saw a funny video that someone found a rifle, a plasma gun, with
yeah, I saw that as well. It's
perk
Ghoul
that
Slayer.
gives
Yeah.
50%
Yeah.
damage to ghouls, but they don't get damage from it. So
It makes,
it's a cruel
it
joke.
heals ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 is which body part? I closed the thing.
11 is the left arm.
Okay, which one, top or bottom?
I think the top one is the one that I can hit the easiest because
Probably,
it's
yeah.
right in the opening of the door.
Probably. Okay. So that is your turn unless you want to do anything else with action points.
OBS disconnected.
Oh no.
Okay, it's back.
Okay.
I didn't lose too many.
Do you want to do anything else with action points, or is that you?
Well, how many do we have?
You have 5, I think.
5.
Yeah, 5. I've got 5.
You know what? 2 is an extra action, right?
2 is an extra action. Difficulty increases on a test when you're doing an extra action.
And then no.
Okay. So we move on to red alert.
All right. So my question is there any chance if I walk around there, I can pick up Martin's character, put her to the side, and attack?
Because you're really big and because she's fairly small, I would say with a strength test you could, but then you're going to have to spend 2 action points because it would be a major action, so you would have to spend 2 action points to get an attack.
Oh no, I understand that one. That's why I was asking because I want to get Martin out of the way so they won't die, and I can attack. So this, this is a chance I don't hit them by accident.
I would allow Martin's character to step aside if you wanted to step in there. I would allow 1 step of movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away from the massive ghoul people. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy.
I would allow the 1 step.
So I get right
here.
here.
You can move into there, yeah.
Okay, so he goes up there and he punches at him.
Top one or bottom one?
Which one got hurt? The bottom one or the top one?
The top one.
All right, he's gonna smack on that one.
Okay.
So you can get rid of it, the better.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend an AP to get an extra attack.
Okay, you're down to 4. Nice roll. You're up to 6.
And with that one, I am gonna use 2 AP to give me extra 2 damage.
Okay. You're down to 4 again. Roll the damage. That's 6 with piercing, but it doesn't have any armor, so that's just 6 damage. Give me the body part.
All right. 1 second. Here we go.
And that would be a critical.
It is. So 12 is an arm, I think.
12 is. Let's see. 12 is the right arm.
You cut its right arm off with your claw, and it drops dead to the ground. We just have 1 in the doorway now. Red alert.
Don't forget, if a ghoul loses an arm, it doesn't mean he's dead.
Yeah, but no, he only had 4 hit points anyway. He's also dead. Okay, that's the red alert's turn, unless you're spending action points to do anything else.
It's like I'm gonna stay right there. I look at Tank. It's like you want to attack or you want to stay back because you're wounded badly.
I don't think Tank understands you. You're a robot.
You hurt
but-
bad. You stay.
Right.
Robots in Fallout don't talk binary like in Star Wars, so.
But he maybe does. It's up to him if he does. Ronnie, then it's your turn.
Well, I'm behind my kind robot friend, right?
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry as much.
If you are shooting one of them, or if you're shooting him through the doorway, it would increase your difficulty to 2.
Oh no, I need to heal myself up between the radiation, head radiation. I bet my hair's falling out, and all the other stuff.
You need to have Rad away because it's your max hit points that's down by 4.
I am gonna copy what Tank did. I can't believe Chris did something smart for once. I'm gonna walk over here nonchalantly and then drink the Rad away, which hopefully will recover all my
Okay, let me
food
have a look at what
radiation,
Radaway
right?
does. I'm pretty sure it heals 4, but I'll double check.
I had 2 for food-related stuff, and
Radaway.
yeah, the
Heals-
2 that.
Heals 4 radiation damage. Instant.
Yay! So I've got the maximum.
Yeah, you go back up to max. So let me adjust your character sheet because I've taken it off for you. So you go
But
back
Ronnie-
up to having 9 as your max hit points.
But she does it kind of sexy. She doesn't like eat the whole container like Tank does. So nice. So I am. So does that mean I heal the points, or I just can then recover the points because I've drank it?
No, you gain the
I
hit
don't
points back as well. You gain the hit points
Okay,
back as
cool,
well.
cool.
Yeah.
I
Scoon,
wasn't sure.
right?
Yeah.
It's not just our max that goes up, our hit points will go up as well. Yeah, you'll
I
heal.
didn't know if it was like I didn't know if it was like
Well, I
it gets
don't
rid
know.
of the
So-
effect.
I don't know, because
or
I'm
if it
thinking
heals.
about Fallout the video game, and in Fallout 4 the video game, it wouldn't heal your hit
Uh-huh.
points, it would just heal your radiation. So you may still...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So instead of being on 5 out of 5, you're now on 5 out of 9. So yeah, you're now on 5 out of 9.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
if you use Runaway in the video game, it only takes away the radiation. It still keeps the hit points the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's what I.
It doesn't raise them.
yeah, right, so
So
you... Yeah, you
So
are
I'm still
still...
bad. But I can heal. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
if-
guess that's all that's my action to do that. Walk away. So I can't do like a medicine check on myself, can I? To like.
you can
try
take 2...
and get
You
the
can
hit
spend
points
2 action points to do it. Because it's an
Yeah, I'm
extra
gonna do
action.
that.
But the difficulty will go up by 1. But you can do
I'm
that.
happy with
So,
that.
so you've got 2 action points. So you now make a medicine test.
Uh-huh.
Or you can just use a stim pack.
Well, there you go. That's 3 successes.
That's 3
Sweet.
successes. So that definitely succeeds. So I think you just heal 4 hit points from that. Is that right? No. It's your medicine skill. What's your medicine skill? 3.
3
3.
You heal 3 hit
Three.
points from that, Martin.
plus what was it?
They get AP back.
Plus you can spend
Yeah,
AP
plus 1
to
for
heal
every
more.
action point you use.
Yeah, so you'll get 3 hit points back, but if you want to spend action points, you can get up to 3 more back.
I'm happy with my 8. I'm
Okay,
happy. I
okay.
vomit all the badness out. I'm happy with it.
Okay, yeah, you're up to 8 of 9 now. But you've got your maximum back up to 9 instead of being 5. That was the main thing.
And I'm glad I know how that works, so I timed that well.
You did. Okay. And that's your turn. Tank. It's you, big fella.
So I'm going to push through the Assaultron.
You stepping out the way, Red Alert?
Yeah, I was like,
I'll-
okay.
I'll
He's
allow
like, he
you
was
a-
trying to help you out.
I'll allow you to step out the way then.
And then I am going to use my board.
That's
Ooh,
3
that's an
successes.
AP.
That's 2 AP.
That's 2 AP, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice 7 vicious.
And vicious,
With
so that
vicious,
means for
5 vicious,
every
that's
effect
12
dice, you get an
damage.
extra damage.
That's 12
Yeah.
damage on one of his arms. But it's 1.5 an overkill. It's wiped them more than out, Chris. You can describe
This
that
would
to
be
us.
a very bloody... This wouldn't be a bloody mess, this would be a bloody mist.
Yeah, go on, Chris. It's all yours.
It's a mush.
So I turn the board sideways and use it as a blade and cut off the left arm as it reaches out to like slap me. And that's it. Yeah.
Nice. We've only done a small movement and attacked, so would you like to move any more or do any minor actions?
Yeah, is teabagging a minor action?
I'll give you that for free, yeah.
There you go.
Or you eat 'em.
teabag all
You
the
just eat 'em.
ghouls.
Now it's the turn of the feral ghouls.
Yeah, do it.
Are they not all dead?
No.
There are more.
If there-
These are
if-
just
if
two
there's
of them.
one- Yeah, if there's one, they're like roaches. If there's one, there's gonna be more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were more. There were 2.
That we saw right here. There's still the rest of this building. It's huge. There's huge back here.
Oh, okay.
It's huge.
Not what you said.
I'm glad I moved that. Fuck, piano out of the way.
Oh, look, there's 4 more that come up.
Gonna move these ones out of the way. Just
Friends of
to
yours.
make it easier. And I'm gonna say that up to 2 of them can attack through the doorway. So, they're gonna attack you, tank. You're still on 2 hit points.
No, I've got 4 now.
Okay, I better not spend any action points then, eh? Better go easy on you.
No, don't.
1 success, that's a hit.
You spend your action points on hitting us, and you don't have any players left.
True.
Yeah. That's...
5 damage with radioactive. On the 7 is the torso.
Only 5 damage. He's a super mutant, so he's.
Yeah, so only the 5 damage. Have you got any physical reduction on your torso?
1.
Okay, so you take 4 damage. So you drop to 0 hit points,
Still
but
on
you
0.
don't have a major injury, which is very vital here. So you're on 0. Okay. So you are now
I
down.
believe you still get a serious injury, because if you go to
If you
0
go to
hit
0,
points
it's
and
it's a
survive,
serious injury, right?
you get a serious injury.
Okay, okay. So you've got a serious injury to the torso. Now, does that mean he gets, even if somebody does a medicine check on him and he survives, he still takes the internal bleeding? Does that mean he's going to take the internal bleeding and die if somebody doesn't heal him?
No, it's a serious. It's not in that way serious injury, but I believe it has to do with
an
dying.
injury for when you're counting how many successes you need to heal him. Yes, yeah. Okay, and that was just the first one. So the second one's going to climb over, and it's got 2 of you to choose from. So odds, it's the robot. Evens, it's a ghoul.
When your character is reduced to 0 hit points, they suffer an injury to the location struck, then fall prone and start dying.
So he has got an
If they
injured
suffer a
torso.
critical hit and are reduced to 0 points, they suffer 2 injuries. 1 for the critical hit and 1 for being reduced to 0 hit points.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna.
That's the rules as written, but you're the GM, so you can say, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I got 0 successes.
But I bet you
with
are.
that one.
But
But the third one is gonna climb over, and he's gonna make the same roll. Odds, it's the robot. Evens, it's the ghoul.
what ghoul? There's no ghoul here.
Odds, it's the robot. So I'm gonna spend an action point this time. One success with a complication. Okay, so the complication for melee.
Oh, is it unarmed, isn't it? Or is it melee still considered like that?
No, this is
Unarmed
weapons
is
of melee.
melee.
Overextended. Your attack left you unable to effectively defend yourself. Reduce your defense by 1 until the start of your next turn. So, until the start of his next turn, this ghoul here has a defense rating of 0.
Is it? Ooh, I know what I'm killing.
Okay, but he still hits you.
Not before I kill it.
Still hits you in the groin. In the robot groin for.
Why was I not expecting that?
for
Just
two,
because of the still hits you in the.
2 physical damage in the groin. Have you,
And he just sits there and scratch.
I don't think
got
you
a
take
3.
any because you've got a 3 reduction, right?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Nope, yep.
Okay, and the last one is gonna climb over and he's gonna make the same decision between the 3 of you. Between the 2 of you, so odds the robot. No, this one's gonna attack the ghoul.
What? There's no ghoul here.
Okay,
Seriously.
Hey,
What is
There
he
you
talking
can
about?
smell ghoul.
I'm gonna spend 1 action point.
Yeah, sure. So they wouldn't attack a ghoul. So I'm not a ghoul.
3
Ooh.
successes, so I get 2 action points.
Seriously.
Oops. Three
damage.
physical damage with radioactive. Oh, are you still not a ghoul now? I bet you're a ghoul now when it's radioactive
Oh,
damage.
I'm not a ghoul, but apparently I am resistant to radioactive
yeah.
damage.
You must be, yeah, so there's a reason for that. Because you're a ghoul. But yes, you take
No, I'm
3 minus your physical reduction on the... That's a leg, I think.
15.
15.
I don't have any physical resistance there, so I'm
So you take 3
taking.
damage
You know-
there.
I'm surprised you're not using the road leathers. There's road leathers in there.
Yeah, why didn't I?
If they got 1 radiation, 1 physical resistance, have they? Should stick them
Yeah.
all under your armor. Anyway, that is the turn of the feral ghouls.
After this combat, I'm putting on the road letters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to put this on.
I don't know because I don't know if I could wear the torso and right arm protection.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Road leathers is clothing, and you can wear armor on top of clothing. They stack.
Yeah, it's like Mad Max clothes.
I don't imagine you're going to change clothes right now, but it's your turn.
No, like I said, after this combat, I will.
Okay, it's your turn. You're kind of surrounded by ghouls.
Shoot the ghoul that has no resistance.
Okay.
I mean, that one out there.
That's that one there, yeah.
Yeah.
Do ghouls look the same naked as normal people, or are we going to know he's the ghoul when he changes clothes? I'm not judging, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm interested.
you do know he's a ghoul. His face is all like rotted and bits have fallen off and that. You do know he's a ghoul. It's just bullshit.
I thought he like generally looked.
That is 2 successes, so you get 2 action points. Because your difficulty was 0. You're back up to 6 action points.
And I am just going to shoot with 1 bullet because I only have 22 left.
I like that we're counting bullets. It's the feel of the game. So 4 energy damage, minus 0 resistance.
Energy damage with 2 piercing.
With 2 piercing, so all 4 goes through. It's not got any. It's not got any armor anyway. Give me the right. So yeah, body part just for flavor because it's not a crit. It's just for where you hit it. On its legs.
18. That is the right leg.
Okay. Anything else from you?
No.
There is 6 action points there.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just try attack another one time again against the one
same
that
one?
is.
Okay. That's
Maybe I will get. Oh wait, I already. Oh, we're back to 6 after my roll.
yeah. You're on 4 if you use 2 now. Yeah, you're
I'll
on
just-
6. So you can attack
I'll
again.
just roll
before
again, attack again.
And
That is
you-
success.
You need 2
So
successes.
get 1 back.
Oh no, it increases to 1. So no, because the difficulty
Yeah,
becomes
it's a
1
one.
because we increase the difficulty on a second attack.
Then it's
But
then it's a hit.
then it's a hit because you needed 1 because he was 0 before. So no action
It
point.
will be only 1
1.
damage
Okay. Give me the body
to
part. His torso.
number 5 to the torso.
Okay, that's your turn then. Red alert. Your turn. You've got a couple of ghouls in front of you.
Well, real see these guys swarming his buddies down. He's like, he's foaming. His eyes kind of start glowing red, and he's like, "Death's Assault." Ooh, and he's gonna smash this one.
Okay.
Let's get it out of the way.
Good luck.
All right. Yeah.
That's 1 success.
Yep.
Was that on the one that
Yeah.
Scoon's been hitting, right? So that's you gain an action point because
Mhm.
he's got a difficulty of 0.
Yep. And I'm gonna use that action point to give me another point of damage.
Okay, so you're going down to 4. Okay.
Hopefully you kill it.
He does. Roll the body part so we know what it looks like.
All right.
In the head.
He's just like right there, and you see that his fist goes right through the head, pumps out, and just,
Okay.
and he turns to this one, and I'm gonna use 2 AP to attack this one.
Okay. Difficulty's 2, remember.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Go for it.
Then I'm gonna use an AP to give me another attack.
Give you another dice. Okay.
Mhm.
Down to 1 now. That is 1 success and a complication. Would you
I'm
like
gonna use a luck to reroll that.
Okay. Give me the 1d20.
Okay. Right. Orange.
That's another success, so you gain an action point. You're up to 2. You may roll some damage,
Okay.
sir.
We have what, 4 right now?
You're up to 2 action points.
So we only have 2 just sitting there right now, right?
2, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll regular damage. So that is gonna be
Nice.
4 piercing 1.
4 with
So
piercing.
boom, boom.
He takes 4 damage. Okay. What body part? I wish it would auto-roll body part when you rolled to hit.
Yeah, that would
Absolutely.
make it a million times easier.
It would, 15's one of the legs, I think.
15. Yep.
Okay. That's your turn then, Ronnie. It's your turn. You see the super mutant drop to the ground.
So he's nearly dead.
Yes.
Great.
He's dying.
Well, but I'm in the same area. Oh shit! There's people around him. I guess can I move to here and then I guess do. Is it gonna be better for me to do a stem pack or is it better for me to do a medicine check?
Let me just get
I'm
healing
asking the
back
whole
up
group.
again.
Because I guess the stem pack automatically heals, right? And if I do the medicine check,
Back
it
heals
might-
4.
Wait,
And your medicine check heals 3.
I think it's different on a downed character. Let me just double check that, Skin.
Okay.
Oh, if it's a downed character, it only stabilizes.
Oh. So it's going to be better for me to use one of the group stem packs,
Using
right?
stim packs.
Like,
Stim packs. With the take chem minor action, you inject somebody and receive an instant result. So they recover 4 hit points or treats an injury. If the person was dying, they stabilize immediately. So you can stabilize somebody with a stim pack. And with a first aid major action, so with an extra major action, you could do that as well. You can administer a stim pack as part of the action. So you can do first aid as a separate thing, and you can use a stim pack as part of that to give them more healing. So you can use 2 stim packs in 1 round. It's going to cost you 2 action points because it's 2 major actions, but you have 2 action points. It can be done. You'll increase the difficulty on the roll. So if
I can do 2 stem packs, but I need to roll for it as well. I can't just like apply them.
The first one would just heal him. First one would just instantly heal him. In fact, no, you don't. You can just use 2 stim packs. If you then spend 2 action points to make a second major action, you can just inject another stim pack in him, which will give him 4 hit points. So if you want to do 1 stim pack, it's a major action and he's stabilized. If you want to jab a second one in, it's 2 action points and you can do it. And then he's also got 4.
I would then use your first aid for your medicine to stabilize, and then use a stim pack for the healing.
That would be 3 actions.
Otherwise, you will use a stim pack for nothing.
But it could also, but it could fail the medicine check. There's no fail with a stim pack.
Okay, I'm gonna do what Scoon said, but let me do that first and let's see how it goes. Right, so medicine check.
Yeah, intelligence medicine, stabilizing the dying.
Yep.
Using the first aid, you can attempt to stabilize. Intelligence medicine.
I got two successes.
Okay, so you only had 1 injury, so you gain an action point.
And then I have to use 2 action points.
Passing the test restores the. Well, hang on. Passing the test restores the character to 1 hit points, and there's no longer dying. So tank, you're now on 1, and you're no longer dying.
And then 1 stem pack for him to get a bit of health back.
Yeah. So if you wanted to spend 2 action points to take another major action, you could then just jab him with a stem pack, and he would get 4 hit points.
I mean, there is a caveat to this, and this just means Chris Kidd can't be mean to me in other games. So I am putting that in as a clause.
You're down to 1 action point if you do that.
I think it's worth it. So I'm going to do
Okay,
that.
Chris.
And, Chris Kidd, you've got 5 seconds to respond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No response. I'm taking that as a legal
Tag,
thing.
that's a binding contract. Tag's injury is healed and he's up to 5 hit points, Chris.
Okay, so
And there's a difference between seconds and counting.
Yeah, and it's Tag's turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Time works different in the radiation zone that we play in, so it's slightly different.
In the wasteland.
doesn't.
In the wasteland,
No, it
yeah,
doesn't.
time. It's like island time, slightly different.
there's currently 3 ghouls around me, right?
3, yes. Well, no, 2 around you,
1,
because
2,
one's over
3,
here.
4,
There's-
technically,
there's
but
2,
I'm not a ghoul.
There's 2 around you, but one of them a bit further back. There's 2 of them on you,
Yeah,
potentially.
this one's already taking damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one's already taking damage.
that's right. There's 2 within your reach.
Yeah, and this one also
And
took
does
damage.
does that one? What one was the one with the disability? I can't
He's
remember
dead.
what it was called.
What's that one?
No,
Oh,
he's
yeah, we
already
killed him.
dead. All right,
He's
never
dead.
mind. Right.
We were wailing on that one because of the disability.
Oh, it's went
Oh,
in
wow.
on
Oh,
one.
1 into 2. I
You
say,
both
use a
extreme.
luck, get rid of 20.
Fuck, yeah.
He's done luck to reroll, and he's fucking rolled another
Oh
20.
my god, again!
And
Can
that
I
is
use
the
luck
right leg.
again?
No. I don't think. Well, I don't know. Can you use luck twice? I don't think so. On the same thing, I don't
No.
think so. Right.
No.
Okay. So, roll me a 1d20. This is for your complication. 5. Overextended. So you reduce your defense by 1 until the end of your next turn. So your defense is now 0. But you may roll your damage. And you get an action point because it was 2 successes. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, it's something's dead. Something's
That's
dead.
9 damage. Was that on the undamaged one or the damaged one?
The one that's in front of me.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. Give me a body part because you've just one-shotted him.
11.
11
you
is
rolled
one of
11.
the
That's the left
arms.
arm.
Left arm, what body? One shot, Chris. How does that go? Does that look like?
Same thing. Like it reaches out, slice the arm off, and it takes the carotid artery, and the thing goes fucking titty bread. So there's 2 action points there.
Yep.
So if I use those 2 action points, I get an extra action and can attack
Yep.
again, right?
Difficulty of hit him becomes 2.
That's alright.
But yeah, you can attack.
As long as I don't fucking roll another 20, I'll be alright.
You just roll 2 in a row. Surely you're not
Um,
getting another one.
And he rolls a 20.
One
Only
success.
one
Would
success.
you like to spend a
Can I
luck
use
point and
luck?
reroll the 16?
Yeah.
It's another failure. No, that's a success.
that
That's a
hits.
success.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
2.
Fuck me, his target number's 15. So yeah, that is... You're
Yeah.
successful. You have hit him. You are successful.
Oh, that
6
kills
with
it.
2 vicious, that's 8 damage,
8.
yeah. Give me a body part and tell us how that one goes. You're on fire. Groin.
3, so that's a bully, yeah. I turn it into a popsicle and shove it right up its fucking
Oh,
Arse.
that is fucking that is medieval, bro. I like it.
Impaler. It's like Vlad the Impaler style.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a good job you brought me back to life there, wasn't it?
I know every time I put some cheese on my chips and I come back and you're like fisting people with fingers. I'm like, what's going on?
Seriously, the choice of words.
Now it's the ghoul's turn. So, give me 1 second.
Okay, so I will attack. Oh wait, I'm
No,
not a
not
ghoul.
you.
Jesus Christ, how many is in there?
Fuck me, why did you get me to move that bastard piano?
What hey, you can do is if it's your turn, you can push it back.
Yeah, but because they pushed the fucking piano back, it went wrong. The idea did not go well. The Venga bus has come too hard, and I don't want it to come anymore.
Spend 1 action point on this one, Tank. And I got you. Two physical
only two.
damage on
It's only 2.
this body part. What's that body part? 12.
The torso?
Left
Isn't it
arm.
the torso?
That's left
Yeah,
arm.
right
Have you got
arm.
any protection there?
I think it's
Right
left
arm.
arm. Let me double check because I'll need to see anyway. Right
it
arm,
right-
and I do
right
have
arm?
physical, so it's only 1.
So you take 1 damage there then?
Mhm.
Okay.
We can be so happy, Chris, that we are immune to radioactive
Radiation
damage.
damage,
Otherwise, we
yeah.
would have been so dead.
So am I. I don't take that shit, so
Norm, it's your
No, but
turn.
you're not even
Oh no,
alive.
wait, it's not
so-
Norm's turn. I forgot about this ghoul here. This ghoul here's attacking Norm. Sorry,
Ronnie?
folks.
Ronnie's got fucked with the radiation. She did not realize she should have stayed in the fucking vault.
In
for
the
a bit
vault.
longer.
I'm going to spend 1 action point on this.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I could spend more.
2
2
successes,
successes,
of course.
so I get 1 back. Okay. I'm not spending any more on the damage. So you can take 2 minus your damage reduction on 17. That's one of the legs, I believe.
Yeah. So 2 damage.
Okay, take 2 damage.
Oh,
and
this is
that's-
not going well.
And that's the turn of the ghouls.
So then I will.
No, it's not.
It's my
not,
turn
it's
then?
Nah, no, it's not yet. I'm gonna spend 2 action points, and this ghoul is gonna make a second attack. But he's got a difficulty of 2 to hit you.
You really want me dead, don't you?
3
So
successes.
you want me dead.
oh my god. Yeah, so this is probably a TPK.
No, well, not yet.
Goon, did you say something off camera to Oliver and now he's pissed? I
Take
reckon you look like
4
you've done something.
Minus your damage reduction on this body part. 15 is another leg. I think.
Yeah,
Take 4.
I'm down.
You're down. Oh shit. We
That's
have,
exactly how much hit points I have.
we have 1 more downed, boys. 1 more downed. Okay, that is the turn of the ghouls, though. Red alert, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm looking at Hank and say, move your ass. And he runs to the other side of this, and he's gonna push it
Tank,
against the door.
are you
Close
going to
the door.
move?
Yeah.
Okay, strength test of difficulty 2. Strength and what did I do before? Athletics. Strength athletics difficulty 2.
Okay. So, all right. So the question is, I remember you said if we don't have any AP, we can generate to give you 1, but we can still roll 1, right?
Yes.
I want to do that.
Okay, so how many would you like to buy?
Yeah.
1,
Just
because
one.
that's
Okay.
that's
So I get 1 action point, and so I go up to 4, and you're spending your action point to get a 3rd dice on this test. Okay. Go
Yep.
for it. Good luck. That's 4 successes. So you
4!
gain 2 action points. Well done.
Yeah,
And you manage
and
to
you kill-
push.
So you kill all the ghouls with the piano and the music, right? Because you got 4.
No, but he manages to
Alright.
push the piano in the way, and he blocks that one ghoul out from getting in.
all right. So, and what I'm gonna do now is, I'll look at that one, and I'll look at this goal. I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay, so it costs you 2 action points because it's an extra action. And
I
your,
understand that one.
your difficulty will be 2 to hit.
Okay, that is fine. I just, just kill it and get it out of the way so we can just run.
Yep.
Because Tank can grab big guy, and you can do a heal check where we run.
Yeah, and someone don't forget to pick up the.
The body with the
Gutsy.
locket. Oh no, the Mr. Gutsy. Yeah.
I've got the locket.
You've got the locket, that's right. You've got the locket. That's 1 success. You needed 2. Would you like to spend a luck point to reroll the 13, Max?
Yes.
Remember to take your luck points off your sheet, because I'm not monitoring that for you.
I do. I'm down to 2. I'm down to 2. You can see it. It's right there. I've been
Cool.
doing on it.
Okay, you can re-roll the d20.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting to that. Strength.
Zero successes, okay. Ronnie, it's your turn.
Well, if anything, I got this thing on.
Don't forget
I'm
that
sorry.
I'm
I'm just
still
saying I
down.
got this thing on me. So you can try to get him up.
Sorry, what were you trying to say there, Martin?
Oh no, I was letting Max finish off. So
Quick
to
question.
confirm, so
The 2 stim packs you used, have you taken them off your inventory, or do I need to take them off the group inventory?
group inventory,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
I didn't take them off mine yet.
Cool, I'll do that just now.
So the hole is closed, and there's one active ghoul, right?
There's one
Just to confirm.
inside, yeah. Your stim
Yeah.
packs is now down to 1 in the group thing.
And who is down in the group?
Someone's... Norm is down.
Yeah,
But
Norman's down.
Okay, but he is a ghoul, so can I heal him? As
You
a
can heal him,
ghoul, I guess?
yeah. Yeah, he still takes
Okay.
normal physical damage like everybody else, which you can heal.
Okay, so I'll do the same as last time. I'll do
The medicine check.
medicine thing, and then possibly the stim packs if we've got any left. So
Okay,
let's
so roll the medicine
Otherwise,
check. with
I'm
difficulty
carrying
1.
one.
That's 2 successes, so you gain an action point. And he
So I just
heals. He heals 3 hit points from. No, sorry, he goes stabilized and he gets 1 hit point from that. So Norm, you're on 1 hit point.
And then are we alright as the group for me to use a stim pack on him if we've got one left?
I also got one in my inventory, so you
There's a
could also use that one.
Problem though,
Okay.
problem with that is it would be 2 action points because it would be another major action, and you only have 1 action point. You would have to buy an action point. So I will go up to 1. I'll go up to 5. Do you want to buy an action point to be able to do it?
Let him heal himself.
I can't. I don't know what Chris is. Chris, you need to come on camera. I don't know. I know you're masturbating a lot, but guy, we need.
Chris is saying let him heal himself.
Oh, well, what does everyone else think? Because I'll do whatever you guys think. So
I said just let him heal himself and take him, probably kill this thing. I'm facing it right now, so it's focusing me.
He's
Take and
stable.
kill it, and we get out.
He's stable and has
Yeah,
1
I'm
hit
happy
point
with
now, so he can now get up.
Tank is first, so if Tank takes out the ghoul, I could heal myself.
Tank's done.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
then
fine.
Okay,
then we
Tank's
can grab
done.
the thing and run.
Okay,
That's
Tank,
fine.
Tank, it's your turn.
I'm happy.
No, wait, no, it's not, because Ronnie's not done it. Oh no, Ronnie, you have done a major action. Are you want to do anything else? Sorry.
Just I guess everyone's healed up, right? There's one goal. The hole's closed. So Ronnie
No,
just wants.
Norm's
to
only got 1 hit
run.
point, so but it would cost you the action points that you don't have. You would have to buy an action point to do it if you wanted to heal him.
No, I think we agreed as a group that's a bad decision. So I will move. I can't move into. I guess can I move here? Right. That's as far as I can move, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Night Tank, it's your turn.
Okie doke. So I am going to walk over here and then pickle this guy with my board.
Okay. Let's see if you can one shot another one.
Board, go. Fuck
Oh,
me.
Oh my
2
God.
successes and a complication. Would you like to spend a luck point to reroll the complication?
Do you have any luck points left?
So you avoid the complications.
At least it's not a 20.
Have you got
At least it's not a 20.
How much luck have you got left?
That was my last one.
Oh, okay. So you have got 2 successes, so you gain 1 action point. You may roll some damage.
Ooh,
6 with
that
3
is
vicious.
9.
That's 9 damage
Nice.
in the groin. Chris, how does that go down?
Oh.
That's gonna hurt.
Slide it up his butt and then crack him across the floor, and he scatters into 1,000 bits.
Oh, nasty. But the last
Been a lot
ghoul,
of eight- been a lot
Ooh,
of
right in
eight-
the knee.
the last ghoul this
a lot.
side is
Guys
dead.
are a bit. You straight guys are very focused on the anal areas of enemies. I'm just saying you might need to talk to your wives and girlfriends or
The-
therapists.
The dice decide that it goes up the ass, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's what I tell each one of my partners as well.
I had a boyfriend who did the same at Ladbrokes. Yeah, it's the same
Now
thing.
there's 4 ghouls banging on the door and or banging on the piano and trying to get through, but the piano's not going to hold forever. They will eventually get through unless you put something else up.
Okay.
But
I
that's
say we
their turn.
grab the thing and go. I say we grab the
I
thing
will
and go.
not heal myself. I'm just saying towards tank. Grab Gutsy and let's get out of here.
Okay.
And I run towards the door.
Okay. So you can get to here. Cross one zone.
Yep.
Okay. Red alert.
All right. So what is this right here?
Just trash.
Can
Just
I grab this?
Just knocked over shelves and stuff. You want to try and put something
yeah,
up behind the piano?
Yeah. So he's gonna play like the piano and just kind of rig it as a like kind of a
Okay,
like a jimmy board or something.
So because you're under pressure and they're on the other side, I'm going to get you to make a roll with a difficulty of 2, and it's going to be agility and repair. Agility repair. Or strength repair. Whatever's better.
Okay.
Difficulty 2, and you can do something repair. Agility repair or strength repair. And I'll let you jimmy something up.
And I will use 1 EP to give me an extra dice.
Okay, you're down to 0. No, you're down to 1, sorry. You got 2 successes, you're back up. No, you needed 2. You're still on 1. Okay, so you managed to put up a shelf, a metal shelf, and it managed to jam in behind the piano nicely, and that's going to buy you some more time. You're not sure how much, but that's definitely going to buy you some more time.
In one of my minor action, I'm just gonna go over here. Just get like there.
Okay.
I say run.
Bitch, run!
Ronnie.
Your
turn.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're all running out of this place, right?
Looks like it.
And everyone's healed up enough to be able to run, right?
Yeah.
So I don't need
Everyone's
to,
stable.
Yeah, we're a plus alive.
We're all in the plus, even though I only have 1 hit point. I am able to run.
Yeah, stable and able to move.
And I mean, I know you're all like sucking the mutant stick right now, but Ronnie basically saved the day by healing you all. So I'm just saying you might need to do something for. Anyway, she's gonna run. How many zones can you?
So
how many zones can you run?
She can go fully across one, so you could go into there to the start of the next one.
That's it. So that I can just. Yeah. Okay. So I just run 2 zones.
Yep. Okay.
Ronnie's done.
Tank.
I take it I can't make an improvised explosive from the flamer fuel that we found.
Yeah, you could.
You could make a Molotov.
You could make a Molotov. I would give you a intelligence science test with a difficulty of 2, and I'll let you make a Molotov.
I was thinking more explosive perception.
No.
No. Right. Well, I'm not gonna make a fucking Molotov like Emma. Is there any way to see whether or not I'm lucky enough to see that the roof is like loose above the doorway so that I could like jump up and pull it down, or
you can spend a luck point to introduce something thematic to a scene, Chris. You can do that with a luck point. So you could do that. You could. I would say that's a nice use of adding something thematic to a scene with a luck point. But don't you have no luck points left?
that would be my final one if I spent it. So.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, I mean you're not going to make it to you're not going to make it to the entrance in 1 turn. You're not going to make it there. You would make it as far as Ronnie in 1 turn, but.
Can you make it Easter related as well, just to like finish it off? I think that'd be nice.
Yeah. So what happens, right, is I spend my luck point and I look up and see that there's a bloke on a cross behind a big boulder on top of
up here,
the
you mean?
thing at the top.
Right, okay.
I grab the rafter and pull it, and that causes the rock to roll down and close off the exit.
Okay, so so you pull down some of the building here, and it causes a much more bigger blockage, right? Okay, and you can't see behind how many, if any of the ghouls got injured. You're sure you can still hear some scraping sounds, but you're not sure. But you're sure, but you're not sure. Okay.
For sure.
Now I'll take you out of initiative order then. So you are just leaving
Okay.
the Atomart, are you?
Do we know? Do you think it's safe enough to keep searching, or you guys want to run?
I think we need to run at this point because as long as we got the
But-
robot right, we got the robot.
Did you? Yeah, you at least grab the Gutsy and let's get the hell out of here.
Uh-huh.
Tank grabs the Nuka-Cola machine because he doesn't know what a Gutsy is.
Tank. That one over there. Leave that. Take that.
Your Grant's afraid. He's like, oh damn it.
Does Tank have his pants down with his penis inside the nuke cola machine? I feel that's something. that
He's
he would
a
probably
super
do.
mutant. They are sterile, so he might not even have his junk.
I mean, like Chris Kidd in the real world, you can still keep trying even if it doesn't work. You just
No,
keep
Tank's
doing
got
it.
junk. We've discussed this before.
Keep doing it.
Tank's got junk. We've discussed this before. The Tank has got
Okay,
junk.
Tank. We've role played your dick in a machine. Please continue for the fans.
All right.
I'm a dick
Redler
man.
heads out.
You're all heading out?
Yeah, Redler shakes his head, and everybody hearing about dick jokes is like weird flesh creatures.
Okay, and where are you heading? Back to Diamond City?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Do we have to make camp and do all that, right? Or is it close enough that we don't need to do anything?
It's middle of the afternoon, and it's only a certain distance to Diamond City. When you get to Diamond City, it'll be just about time that they start closing the gates. So I'm just trying to pull everybody into the same bit so that I can copy paste you all and move you somewhere.
Can I make a quick suggestion for our friend Norm to get some road leathers on that helps him out?
Yeah. I'm going to put on some of the road letters.
Will that fit? Will one of those fit, big man?
That's a clothing, and it's clothing mods, so it needs to be armor or not. No clothing.
Well, I just saying, there's two road leathers. Would one of those work with Tank?
No.
Technically,
No. Super mutants, I've got it separate. Super mutant armor is twice the price and twice the size. So it costs twice as much and it weighs twice as much, but it has the same rating. So you can get super mutant version of each kind of armor. But it'll be rare because super mutants aren't accepted in settlements generally.
Yeah, because I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it easy last time, right? I had to yeah, it was difficult.
I'm gonna pop AFK for 2 seconds, but I'll still be able to hear you. Okay, guys.
well, in the meantime, add the road letter. I'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we could always just see if we can get something patchwork together.
One physical. It only gives it to the arms, legs, and torso.
I mean, dude, that's one. That's one there. That's
One physical and one energy.
what? Yep. I think you can pull it from the equipment. If you pull it from the equipment one.
Arms.
Ronnie enjoys the nudity of the robot and Ghoul stripping off.
Or so.
So I'm taking one of these road leathers out of your
Clothing.
party loot, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying we need to sell some of this stuff too. We got a bunch of crap we can sell.
You got a bunch of food, which is good.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Martin,
Wait.
got loads of like knickknacks, right? Like I got plastic and shit.
Yeah,
We got,
Martin,
like,
did you take a
random
rad
stuff.
away off your
Yeah.
character sheet, or do I need to take one off this group sheet?
Oh no, you need to. I only got one rad away, so you need to take it
Take
off.
it off this group sheet, right? Okay.
If I was
Shouldn't it stack with my radar armor and everything?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it doesn't
Did you pull-
because it still
Did you-
says
did
that
you
on
pull-
my torso it's 1-1. Should be 2.
Did
yeah,
you pull it?
I think
did
for
you
some
pull-
reason it doesn't connect the same way armor does. It doesn't connect it to your main sheet. I think you have to just add the extra one manually, Schoon.
So let's see. It would be my. Oh wait, well, maybe it was because I was wearing a harness.
Ah, right. So you take that off, yeah, and then
There. Took the harness off. But I still need to equip. Add.
Did you pull it from the equipment?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just looking at everything. Road letters.
so let's see. Has it added that to your thing? You may have to just add it manually if it hasn't.
I think I need to add the damage reductions manually.
Yep, that's fine. So just add one to each of your arms, torso, and legs. In fact, I'm in your character sheet. I can do
No,
it.
that one is done.
That is done.
But the extra from the Raider right arm and Raider armor chest piece.
Oh, those you should
So
be able
the
to.
one physical and energy to my right arm and my chest I need to add manually.
No, those ones should be the ones you don't have to add manually. Those ones should be the ones that go on automatically.
But they don't.
Okay. I'll let you deal with it.
Because I see the arms and legs have the plus the 1 damage and energy and physical damage reduction, but the torso and the right arm should be 2 of
Okay.
both because it has also the Raiders
I'll let you
armor.
add it manually then. Is anyone on the
So I
trip
will-
on the trip back to Diamond City? Is anyone going to do any healing, like take any food or chems that's going to heal them?
I'm going to take my what's it called? My stim pack.
And everyone's still got their daily food to take as well, and their daily water. We need to deal with that.
I'm taking my stim pack at least.
Well, I know. Big Man drank the water.
He said water, so he doesn't have to do water, but everyone else needs to think about food and water for the day at some point. We don't have to do it now, but we have to do it at some point, so just think about that.
I will drink one of my purified waters.
Okay.
So I will.
Tank, are you going to do anything about food and water just now, or wait till later?
Did we find Brahmin meat? Did we not?
There's rad meat. There's rat meat in a group
You
thing.
have-
Why am I not able to take away the water?
You have
Can't add it.
Salisbury steak, fancy lads snack cakes, tarberries, razor grain, rad rat meat. That's all the food you've got in the group thing.
Suppose I'll eat the rad rat meat, so
Okay.
then Martin has less chance of getting irradiated.
Okay, so I'll take that off, and that's you dealt with food for the day. You got to do anything about water.
Many points of healing would that do?
Rad rat meat.
I
Don't know. I'll look up. Rad
somehow
roast meat
am
in
not
this game.
able to change my water.
I'll look it up.
Cool.
I want to take off one purified water, but I'm not able to change it somehow.
Let me have a look in your sheet. Give me 2 secs.
Did you lock it or something?
Hang on. Where is it? Purified water. Just
I have
change,
2.
just change the quantity to 1. There you go. Done.
Okay. So that heals me for 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm adding 3 more hit points. So I'm at 8. And what do we have for food still in the group?
You've got dirty water, Salisbury steak, fancy lad snacks cakes, tarberry, razor grain.
You know, I got loads of food last time, so I think we're okay for food.
Yeah, I'll just take one of the things that is radiated because I wouldn't notice.
Okay, so you want to have a tarberry?
Sure.
Okay, so that's you got food for the day. You can look up what tarberry heals.
I don't see red rat, but is it close to red roach
Yeah,
meat?
rad roach. No, let's say mole rat meat. Same as mole rat meat. But it's got
All right,
higher.
so
It's
if that's
got a higher radiated.
Another 3. I'm fully healed.
Nice. Okay.
I don't see
It gives me
red rat.
radiation, but I
Yeah,
don't care.
I see scorpion, red
Just
scorpion meat.
find mole rat. It's fine. I think I found it. Mole rat meat heals 5, Chris. So take 5.
Yeah.
5. That it's 5. Yeah, 5. It's not dice. It's just 5 hit points. Okay. Martin, you've had water. What are you going to do for food for today?
Well, I got loads of food, like, didn't I, last time? So
We're going to have one of them. We've already ate some of it. There's a Salisbury steak there.
yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Okay. So what
I think
is
it's
this?
irradiated though, right?
2 seconds, I'll check.
I think it's a chance you can roll a die.
The Salisbury
Oh, yeah.
steak.
It's not. Yeah.
You get 5 hit points back if you need any,
Uh huh.
and you roll 1 dice.
Okay.
Roll 1 damage dice to see if it's irradiated or not.
Okay.
And it's an effect. If you roll an effect that you're radiated.
Yeah. So it could still be
You
a-okay.
could still be okay if you come up blanks or even 1s and 2s. Yeah, so that's no. You don't
But-
take any radiation.
Yay! It tasted good.
The luck is me and Tank, we don't have to roll because we are immune to it.
Yep. Okay, so everyone done food and water for the day that needs to then? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do water, Tank? You did. Yeah, you did. I think. Did you?
Yeah, he drank
He
it.
drank-
He drank it.
He drank it. Yeah, to heal himself earlier.
Okay, so what time is it? Right, you begin the journey back to Diamond City. Now I've got a Diamond City Gates map. Put us on that.
Okay.
Okay. So you approach Diamond City. It's about half an hour before they close the gates for the night. So you know that they're keeping the gates open during the day so that people can come in and out, traders and stuff. But at night, they will close the gates. Now, only 3 of you are citizens of Diamond City. So what are you going to do?
I'm going in.
Okay.
Me
Well,
too.
I mean, isn't Tank technically part of the city, but he doesn't want to be? But he has like the.
He wasn't
credentials
there
or
when you
whatever.
were given the citizenship, so no, Tank can't go in. They don't allow super mutants in anyway.
Okay.
We tried, but
Can you not come in as like a slave plus pet type of situation, or is it like just a total fan of him? So I can't like try
Nah,
and
they're
get
not.
him in.
Well, you could maybe try.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you're going to talk to a diamond security guard?
I'm gonna talk to the one that I slept with in the last time we had a game. So
Ah.
I imagine I get advantage if he's on duty.
You can spend a luck point and he's on duty. If you spend a luck point, we'll say he's on duty because you're adding something to the scene. Right, he's on
Yep,
duty.
done it. Yep.
So-
Yep, he's on duty.
Now he's like, listen, Ronnie, I can't let your super mutant friend in. You're lucky your ghoul friend got in. You're lucky no one noticed. If anyone notices that I let a ghoul in,
Do I
I'll
hear
be in
this?
trouble." No, he's saying it quietly to Ronnie. Yeah, if I can't even let your ghoul friend in again. If I do it, it'll be big trouble. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't let your friends in. I can't let a super mutant in, and I can't let a ghoul in.
I'm gonna be like, I mean, I get really turned on when people, when people watch. So I'm like, I don't know if you'd be into that. Like, he'll just like stay in the cupboard and watch.
No,
like,
I
he-
can't. And also, by the way, remember the other day we said, oh, we'll work out where you slept for the night, the other two, because you slept with somebody, but
Huh?
Norm and Red Alert, you would have had to sleep outside because there's no room at the inn. So you'll have been spotted by security when you did that, sleeping off in Diamond City, and they were not happy about that. Now, security have seen you coming when you've arrived at the gates, and Ronnie and Red Alert, they are more than happy to let you in, but they're not going to allow Norm or Tank to enter Diamond City.
Oh, so I've got 2 people watching there.
He turns his like. Oh, wait, I pointed Norman. He is a citizen.
Yeah.
He's a ghoul. Look, we're not stupid.
I'm not a ghoul. I'm a normal man.
Come on. And you've got, like, you'll say we've got heavy clothes on because it's a big cold winter, but he'll pull down your scarf or whatever and be like, look, we can all see you're a ghoul. You're lucky you got away with it once.
I'm not a ghoul. What? Are you sick in the mind? I'm not a ghoul.
Like, pal, I can't let you in. I'm sorry. It's not my
Racist.
policy. It's the mayor's a racist. If anyone's a racist, it's the mayor. It's the mayor that banned ghouls. I voted for the other guy. Don't blame
I'm
me.
a citizen.
So can I roll to like charm to see if he'll let both of them in, or at least one of them in?
I mean,
You can roll for charm to try and convince him to go and get the mayor, maybe. But no, he's not going to let you in.
let's say we can get the mayor and it says like, hey, you.
He's going to let
How
Red
this
Alert
guy is
and Ronnie in.
Let's see what I
What's that?
roll. I got a 1 success.
One success. Nah, it's
Would he
not
at
going
least
to be.
go-
Nah, it's not going to be enough. And even if he did go speak to the mayor, you'd be lucky if the mayor would come out. Might have to do
I would
something
say,
else.
it's like they have the flamer fuel if they need warrants, but it's like we have to complete our mission, don't we?
You need to get paid for it.
Yeah, so it's like Red Alert looks at the two. It's like if you give me the items, I will return it in the morning when they open the gates. Give you your share.
So outside of Diamond City,
Didn't we have to bring the Gutsy to
back into Arturo, yes.
Do the math, so
somebody
why-
needs
so
to get
he-
in for you to get paid, yes. Now, outside
why-
of Diamond City, there is a small shanty town being formed from all these refugees that can't get in. So making a camp would be a lot easier than it would normally be because there's more places to make a better camp here. It might be a bit safer.
I thought maybe we needed to bring the Gutsy to to Unicorn.
No, you don't. You need to take it to here.
Okay.
Well, that's why I said that Red Alert's like I could handle it for you if you cannot go inside.
Somebody needs to go in for you to get paid for the missions.
Which would
Oh,
be
he's-
Ronnie then.
I mean, I'll go in.
I
with...
can still do it.
Huh? I'll go in with the robot.
Okay. So,
I thought Red Alert was also not allowed.
no, Red Alert is fine.
Yeah.
Red Alert is fine.
Oh.
I'm a
You
robot.
were fine before, but
There's a
they've-
robot says.
you were fine before, Norm. But they've spotted that you're a ghoul, and they're not having it. They're not going to let
Not a
you back
ghoul.
in as easy as that.
I'm not a ghoul.
So, Ronnie, are you
Can I
gonna go
just
in?
use a? Can I try and use a let's see, a speech charisma check just to see if it would work?
Okay, but it's going to be the most difficult check you can do. It's going to have a difficulty of 5.
Yeah, then
Wow.
I could just not do that because
You
I
need
will
to
never
spend
be
action
able to
points
make
to
that.
have a chance, and you've only got 1. You can
Yeah,
spend an
so
action point
not a
and roll
chance.
2 crits and get 5. It could be done with 1 action point. There is a chance.
Do you know my score?
Is it low?
I have only 4 charisma and no points in speech.
So the
So
chance is pretty low then, yeah.
yeah.
No, you guys don't worry. I'll go in with the robot with Max, and we'll just get the shit, and then we can always buy shit for you as well if you need us to buy stuff.
Okay.
Could always use some extra ammo.
Yeah, well, we got enough shit in the group thing we could sell.
So, Red Alert and Ronnie, you go into Diamond City. It's Diamond City and it's evening time. It's dark because it's the winter. But Arturo is still open at Commonwealth Weaponry. So you're going straight to him to get paid?
Yep.
Okay, so you'll notice I've added
I'll wave
something new.
Arturo.
If you go to the information in Roll20, I've added the quests tab, you've now got a thing for quests. If you just keep an eye
The
on that just
journal
now.
or
In the journal, yep.
Perhaps.
I see resources. I see NPCs.
So
Rules,
in the
images.
party notes section, you'll see quests.
Okay, yeah, it's right above the loot gear.
Oh yeah, quests and
Oh,
loot
yeah,
gear.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
Okay.
I'll now save
Okay.
changes, and if you look at that, you'll now see I've moved it to the completed section. Atomart, collect the Mr. Handy robot parts and return them to Arturo Diamond City for 150 caps, and collect Carl West Silver Locket and return it to Daisy West for 50 caps. So this is going to be cool.
Yeah,
We're gonna...
Before they go into the camp, I would give the locket to Ronnie.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So,
We'll take care of that.
So Ronnie and Red Alert go into Diamond City. We're going to, in a moment, end the session with a party split once again. Ronnie and Red Alert, you go into Diamond City. No, but we'll not end with them split, because you're coming right back out. Okay, so you go into Diamond City. You get paid 150 by Arturo. You get paid 50 by Daisy. Are you coming straight back out, or are you staying in Diamond City?
I want to do a quick thing. Can we get rid of some of the stuff that we have on us so we don't like? Because I know this probably might be weighing us down.
So right,
because there is some things.
Okay, so let's say that you do go to come to the store to sell your stuff. We'll not bog down our session with it just now. We can do that between sessions.
Yeah.
But let's say you did that, so we can retroactively later work out what you sold and how much you got. But yeah, you can nip into the shop and dump some stuff, yes. But after that, are you just leaving so that we can end the session with the four of you together?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we close the session with the four of you outside Diamond City gates. If we're going to build a camp, we'll do it next session. But we find the four of you in the shanty town that has arisen outside Diamond City gates, and it's getting close to the night time where you would consider building a camp, and we will consider that in the next session, session 5. But for now, with those 2 quests completed, you may all level up to level 3. So we've got that to do in between sessions as well.
Yay!
Yay!
So we will finish the session there. We can do your level up in between sessions. So we'll wrap it up. Yes, we'll do Chris and Scoon. We'll do your Twitch things in a second. I'll wrap us up for YouTube. And that'll be your session 4, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Scoon, thank you very much for playing and co-streaming with me. Max, thank you very much for playing and for doing the extra session in between to get you caught up. Chris, thanks for playing and for co-streaming. And Martin, thank you very much for playing. You were all very entertaining. It was a really fun session for me. To my viewers on YouTube, thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for Session 5 in 2 weeks. This is Winter of Atom. I'm RxOliver. This is the gang. Bye.
Bye.